Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn, ladies and gentlemen. Busted a couple of moves. The great Robert Conrad.
Hey, Tomas, thanks for that, for Boogie. And I didn't need that because I am really excited.
You are. I mean,
well, let me tell you, it's been 3 years, and we've had everybody, on this show imaginable, and wonderful people. There's not one single person that we've interviewed that hasn't been charming. I thought John Voight was great, didn't you? And Kevin Spacey was great.
Yeah.
And the woman that got such a tremendous response was Barbara Bain. I mean, my goodness. But now I want to tell you about this lady I met at a place called Ziv Studios. And back in the day, they did a lot of the TV that you were watching at that time. And I was taken back by her extraordinary good looks. And I was married, very. Otherwise, I would have fallen down to hit on her. That's how attractive she is. She's just got a certain look about her. And she was born in January, and she's like me, interestingly enough. She's a half and half. She's not a shiksa, she's sort of. She's half Jewish and half Gentile, which is kind of fun. I know how that is. But she's married to a guy. I haven't read the book, but I'm absolutely positively on my word going to read this book because of her. But he wasn't my actor. My actor was John Garfield, who was a whole different kind of actor. Cary Grant was charming and just debonair and just beautifully dressed all the time. And I like the guy that was more, what are you going to do, kill me? Everybody dies. That's a line that John Garfield had in Body and Soul. But she went on to build her own career, which I think challenges his, frankly.
I do too.
And in any event, I am always excited about our guest, but I'm more excited about her than I have been about any of the women that we've had so far. So it's a great pleasure now for me to say hello to Diane Cannon. Hello, Diane.
Honey, sweetheart, baby, darling, what an introduction.
Well, I meant every word of it. That's why.
Whoa, thank you.
Well, the things that you've done, come on. I was sincere about talking about your career. You were nominated for an Academy Award. What did you do with you?
Several times.
Yeah, several times, and you won. Did you win the what's the other one that you were? One of the other ones.
I've been nominated for a bunch of them. I won the People's Choice.
That's the one I wanted you to say. The People's Choice.
The New York Critics Award.
Yes, but
I won that.
But the one, Diane, that I like the most is because without them, we wouldn't be talking here today, and that's the People's Choice. Which
people love you, yeah.
Yeah.
I love people. That's why people love me.
Yeah, well, that's good. And you love basketball.
Yeah, and I love them, and I don't know if they love me anymore because I've been saying on CNN and on all the the TV shows I've been on, I've been saying I got 4 words for you guys, the owners and the players. Snap out of it.
I like it. Diane Cannon is a basketball fan. You kind of like, I believe the team is that the Lakers?
That's the Lakers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now, Diane.
He thinks that's hey, Diane, that's my co-host.
Ed McMahon.
Yeah, he thinks that was humor, what he just said. Is that the Lakers?
we got a laugh from Diane.
Funny. Oh, wow.
We got a laugh from her.
All right, so now we are going to tell you that we want you to get this book. I am reading it, and I don't read. I don't know how many books I'm in. Seriously. Lots of them for a variety of reasons. That's why I'm writing my own book, so they don't do to me what they've done to some other actors, particularly my friend Alan Ladd. So it's Dear Cary, My Life with Cary Grant by Diane Cannon. So I want you to, if you're interested in show business, he is an icon. He is one of the most successful actors in the history of our business, and she is an award winner. And when you read up on her, if you go on the internet now and Google her, you'll find out how many successful things this woman has done. and she is retains her good looks. So go get the book now, Carrie Grant. How was that, baby? I like the fact that when he called you the first time, you thought it was a joke.
Well, I didn't know if it was a joke or not, but he called. I was in Rome. I had just finished shooting a film in Portugal. I was a working actress. He called my agent, said, I want to meet her. My agent called me and said, when are you coming home? I said, does he want to pay my way back? They said, no. I said, then I'm not coming. And by the way, sell my Thunderbird because I'm going to stay. Rome was so exciting. There was such an atmosphere of wonderful ideas going on with poets and busboys and artists and writers and directors. But when my money ran out, I had to come home.
What year was that, Diane? What year was that?
I don't know years. It was one of those years.
Oh, okay.
It was a long time ago.
All right, because you could have called me.
Carrie was older than my father. And this is not a bashing Cary Grant book. As a matter of fact, if you saw the 3 or 4 page layout in People magazine, who serialized my book a month or so ago, they called it Loving Cary Grant. What happens is I take my clothes off in this book. I really get down to look. I think the reason that the book last week was number 2 on the New York Times, on the LA Times bestseller list, and with New York and Amazon, it's 13 on their bestseller list, is because people are relating to it. It's so much more than about our business. And even though it stars Cary Grant and Diane Cannon, it's about the things that happen in life, in a romance, about the things that make our heart go south, about the things that we struggle with, about this book I wrote for people who have loved and lost, who are afraid to love again, who just don't know how to open their hearts again because their hearts have been hammered. And that's the point I want to make with you, Robert, because it's about so much more than, I mean, I really don't go into my career in it. This book is about the journey of a heart and what happens to our hearts. What is love? Where do you get it? Where does it go when you find it? How do you get it back? How do you keep it? That's what the book is about. And it's really helping people's lives. And for that, I am eternally grateful.
It sounds like it, kid. It really does. Yeah. Well,
That's
congratulations to you for getting and taking the time to put that all down on paper. Congratulations.
Well, I tell you, you say you're going to write a book. It's the most difficult thing I've ever done. When that empty page faces you every day, you think, oh, my goodness, how am I going to do this? Because there's so many choices. And ultimately, I found that every period, every semicolon, every word matters because it takes people on a journey. And you want that journey to be meaningful. At least I did.
Well, don't go anywhere, Diane. We're going to go to commercial. The show is the #1 show in the nation. I wanted you to know that. And you're going to go up from 13 to 1 or 2 after they listen to this.
I'm 2 in L.A.
Hey, well, you'll be 1 after this one. So hang in there for us, please. Can you give us another segment?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Stay with us here. Diane Cannon, the great, to talk about icons here. Diane Cannon, Robert Conrad together here on the PM Show Weekend Edition with the one and only Robert Conrad. Yes, stay with us. 800-336-2225. Email us rconrad@crni.net, and we'll be back.